Hello guys, it's your boy Vexed again. So after an exciting first two races at the Autopolis International Racing Course Short, we are back for a reverse grid race. I believe this is a 15-minute one, and this is 2 times tyre wear and 2 times fuel consumption. So, as the grid stands, we have Hodgie is on pole, Naked Racer is second, Skull Sport third, Kev is fourth, Boy Boosted fifth, Palmer sixth, Dan Bailey seventh, Tony is in 8th, Moulton is 9th, Ice Chand in 10th, and Toten is 11th. So we've lost, I think we lost 3 people. So I'm not quite sure who isn't present for this one. We'll have a quick rundown for it. Oh, so Grasshopper's not here, Krisnerv isn't here, and we also lost Incy. But anyway, without further ado, we shall get into this race 3. Let's get into it. And they are off. Who's that in the background? Someone's got a really good start in the background there. I think it might have been Dan Bailey. Yeah, Dan Bailey in the other of the Bosch livery, the 155s. Hodgie is still currently in first position. So Hodgie first. Naked Racer is second for the moment. Oh, it looked like he was going to have a moment there. Might have gone off, but he's managed to save it and he's still going. So Palmer looking like he's going for a move on Kev though. He's looking at the inside. There was a bit of contact in the background there between Boy Boosted and Tony. Looks like it's getting a bit scrappy out there. Everybody's getting their elbows out in this third and final race. Oh, Boy Boosted with a very aggressive move. Slinging it out the inside. He forced Palmer out wide. I think Palmer's on the back foot now. It looked like he was going to lose that move to Tony as well. Be interesting though to see if Palmer has got an answer for him. He's got Tony all over his back bumper now. It's really hot up here from 4th to 6th. Boy Boosted, sending Palmer around the outside. Is he going to get it done? Oh, there's contact again between Boosted and Palmer. Very aggressive driving there from Boosted. He wants to try and make them positions up, but at the moment he's just falling backwards through the field. So Palmer's managed to move up to 4th. Tony is not far behind him in 5th. Tony looking for the move up the inside. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, and it's all got a bit messy here in the third race. Looks like everybody's getting a bit scrappy. We've got Toten's managed to make his way all the way from the back. He's up to 6th position currently, trying to get past Dan Bailey. Managing to make it past Boy Boosted. Palmer's dropped down to... No, that wasn't even... Yes, it was. Palmer's dropped down to 8th. So from 4th to 8th goes Palmer. Tony's moved up to 4th place. Dan Bailey's here in 5th. Boy Boosted managing to get past Toten. Didn't see that move. I've got to say, this race, they have been quite scrappy, the moves that Boy Boosted's been throwing. A lot of people say, you know, if you don't... Oh, there we go. He's absolutely outdone himself. Thought he'd go for a big balls move and it hasn't paid off for him. He's dropped down. Tony now right on the back of Naked Racer and Kev. Oh my god, the battle is starting to heat up in this for the top 3. Hodgie is still currently in first place. Naked Racer second. Kev is not far behind him in 3rd. Tony is there in 4th. Them guys looking like they were all going to go 3 wide into turn 1, coming up to turn 2, and they're 2 wide through turn 2. Kevin Naked Racer, and again through 3. Kev's backed out for 4 into 5, looking for that move again. He knows he's got Tony all over the back of him, so he's got to try and move forward, or he's going to move backwards. And Tony looking very strong as well. I think he's a lot more comfortable there. Oh, Kevin makes a little wear ahead. Naked Racer not managing to take the advantage and find his way through though. Looks like everybody is getting their elbows out. Looked like there was going to be a bit of contact there between Naked Racer and Tony, but they did well to not come together. They're still going. Dan Bailey's still there in 5th though, so look at that. 1st to 5th, all within a second of each other. That's some incredible stuff there. This train is getting all the more heated. Dan Bailey going down the inside, looking like he was going to go for a sniff, but not quite close enough to get it done. Toten's moved up to 6th. I think he was sat there in 6th. Ice Chan starting to challenge him now though from 7th. Ice Chan's all over his rear. So he's going to be looking in his mirrors as well as looking ahead of him. Like, he's not too far ahead to be able to go for any moves ahead of him. So I think he's going to let them guys fight out. I think if the places keep changing as they have done and the fighting keeps continuing, then somebody's going to make an error soon, I'm sure. It's a little like Mawson actually locking his wheel up in the background again. He had a lock up in the first race, so maybe Mawson having a few braking issues. Toten's actually opting for the mediums in this race. Everybody else currently on the softs, it seems. So Hodgie, Naked Racer. Oh, Naked Racer looking like he was going to go for a move on Hodgie. He's been closer than he ever has, and I was lucky it wasn't tears before tea time, tears before bedtime. I mean, he is surely going to get it done now. He's moved down the inside. Naked Racer managed to take out that first position. That was a good move there. Hodgie's still there though. He might get the switch back. He's going to be having the slipstream advantage coming into turn 2. So I think they just went round turn 2. This would be 3. Oh, Naked Racer with a big slide. Oh, and smoking them tyres as well. He was lucky to not lose any more places than he did. A massive gaggle for me behind though. So Hodgie still in first, or he's retaken first. Naked Racer second. Huge gaggle for me here. Could it get any closer? And this is what I was saying about the one-mate races. These guys are closer than ever. They are. Oh, as Kev has a moment. He looked like he was going to have a spin, but he saved it and he's still going. Great driving there from Kev. Oh, going really deep there though. Tony's managed to go through and the rest of the pack as well. So Toten actually managed to take up 3rd place. I think Tony's still there. Oh, Naked Racer stopped dead on the line. I don't know what happened there. What happened? Toten's taken up 1st place. Don't know what happened to Naked Racer. He's gone. I think he's there in the background, but I'm not sure if he's disconnected or what has happened there. Oh, it's Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey with an aggressive move. He's pushed Toten off the track. I think he's gone wide to let Toten retake it, but everyone else has gone through as well. Ice Chand has actually taken up 1st place. Tony going for a really aggressive move on Mawson. I think he's got it done, but he forced Mawson out wide. This is getting really scrappy here in this 3rd race. Struggle of the breathe. Jesus. Slowly approaching the halfway minute mark in this 3rd and final race. This is the reverse grid and it's all got a little bit heated. Ice Chan's moved up to 1st place. He's going to start trying to cement that gap, but we've got the rest of the guys so close behind. We've got Mawson, he's still sat in 2nd place. Tony is starting to challenge him though. He's looking for that move up the inside, but not quite close enough to get it done. He is going to be trying to set that move up though through the duration of the 7th lap and the remainder of this race, I'm sure. We saw some gaps forming in the field in the 1st race, but it seems like it's a really very close packed field in this 3rd and final race. Tony looking for the move up the inside. That was very aggressive again, very bold. He has forced Mawson out. Just like he slowed down to let Mawson retake the position, but Toten's managed to go through now as well. So has Dan Bailey. So it's all changed again. We've got Ice Chan followed by Toten. And then Dan Bailey. Mawson's gone round the outside of Dan Bailey though. Has he gone round the outside? He's going round the outside. He's managed to get it done. Great move there from Mawson. He's got the inside for this one. Dan Bailey trying to fight it back, but nowhere to go. Meanwhile, Tony within millimetres of Dan Bailey's bumper as well. Oh, massive lock up there again from Mawson. Or was that he's forgotten to change the oil? I'm not sure. It could be he's having slight braking issues. His brakes might be locking up, or maybe just the weight transfer of the car. Perhaps it's set up slightly different to the rest of the guys, but then, as I said before, it's a bot no tuning race, so he wouldn't have a setup on it. So I think it's going to be a braking issue. And Toten's trying to chase down Ice Chand. Mawson trying to keep that podium position. Oh, it's Tony. Tony slung it out to the inside. He's looking for a move down the inside of Dan Bailey, but not quite close enough. Dan Bailey still in 4th. Tony's there in 5th. still in the top 5 again, Tony. Looking for that move again. He's trying to get the inside. He's got it done. That's a good move there from Tony. Very aggressive, but it paid off. There was no contact. He managed to get that done cleanly, and that was a great bit of driving. He's now having to go defensive against Dan Bailey, though, because Dan Bailey's got to run again against him, and he's going to be looking to retake that position, I'm sure. And Molson again. Huge lock-up again. We'll have to have a look at Molson's tyres in a minute. His tyres are going to be taking a bit of a pounding. This is 2 times tyre wear as we come up to the 10-minute mark. So we've got Ice Chan followed by Toten, followed by Molson in 3rd place. We've got Tony is in 4th, with Dan Bailey 5th. Kev is 6th. Palmer is up to 7th. Naked Racer. So Naked Racer, he's not in that train that's formed. He's a little way off the back of the pack. He is still going though. I'm not sure what happened to him. I'm not sure if he got a reset or perhaps his pedals disconnected, or I'm not even going to guess. Anyway, Naked Racer is an 8th. Boy Boosted, after a very aggressive start, trying to make up some moves, make up some places. He managed to fight his way through the pack, but then tried to go for a very bold move and ended up sending it off the track, and this is where he's found himself. He's down in 9th. Skull Sport 10th. So I think we've actually had a retirement. We're missing the 11th driver. I will work out who it is in just a second. Skull Sport, yeah, he's 10th, so still not a bad result. All we've got to do is finish the race, and that'll be a nice 10th position. It's a Chand. Chand's managed to find himself in 1st place. Nice little gap there to Toten in 2nd. Look like Molson's actually found his feet, and it looks like he's got some legs, and he's trying to get onto the back of Toten. He's probably in his slipstream now, firmly, so these guys are going to be trying to look to get away from the rest of the pack. They don't want to be involved in any of that fighting. Although it does look like it's calmed down a bit now, so yeah, Molson looking really quick in this race. Oh, he has a bit of a... Oh, I thought he had a massive understeer moment and he was going to go off, but I think maybe that was just the lobby. Bit of a shudder. Bit of the instability still creeping through. Oh, as Molson, he's looking closer than ever on Toten. It looks like Toten might be on the back feet, and then on that medium rubber, perhaps he chose the wrong set of tyres, or perhaps he forgot to change them and just thought he'd go with it anyway. Molson looking like he's hungry. He's not going to settle for that 3rd position. He's definitely going to try for that 2nd. Toten holding off the inside at the moment. He's covering that inside, moving back over to try and take a better line. Molson following him, thinking better of trying to send it up the inside. Still firmly in that slip. Toten still covering off that inside. Yeah, Molson's not going to go for a late lunge there. I think he's just going to be trying to stick with Toten at the moment and try and force him into an error. Oh, he has another huge lock up there from Molson. I think he might have a sticky front driver side caliper there, Molson. Might want to have a look at that after the race. Dan Bailey, looks like he's starting to creep up onto the back of them. We are in the final stages of this race. I think there's going to be maybe one more lap. As this is a 15-minute race, I believe. So Dan Bailey 4th, and Kev 5th. So has he managed to get past Palmer? I'm not sure. I think these two have been having quite a mammoth battle for the whole duration of this race. So yeah, Kev 5th, Palmer 6th. Tony's dropped off the back of him now. He's in 7th. Naked Racer down there in 8th. Boy Boosted 9th. Skull Sport 10th, and we're missing Grasshopper, Incy, Krisnerv. And I believe Hodgie, I think we're missing Hodgie as well. So I think maybe Hodgie had to retire and go to work perhaps. So Ice Chand is still in first place. Toten is still in second. He's not being challenged too much though by Mawson, who's had a massive lock up in the background there. Looks like Dan Bailey was going to go around the outside, but Mawson's still keeping it there. Look at that front driver side tyre though. Definitely a lot worse for wear than the rest of them, so I think that wheel definitely is sticking. It's definitely using more of that rubber than the rest of them. Dan Bailey firmly in his slipstream. He's closer than he's been for the last couple of laps and looking hungry. Dan Bailey trying to make it onto the podium. He's pulled out to the inside. Is he going to have the minerals on the brakes? Still there side by side. Oh no, Mawson. I don't think there was contact there. Dan Bailey got it down the inside. He did leave room. I think Mawson just dipping the wheel slightly off. And it just sucked him off. So we've got Naked Racer finishing in 8th place. We got Boy Boosted finishing in 9th. Skull Sport is going to finish 10th. Here is your race leader, Ice Chand. He managed to take out that first position halfway through the race, I believe. Maybe a little bit earlier. He's managed to retain it. He's got Toten firmly behind him, but Toten's not managed to get back past him, so I think Ice Chand is going to manage to win this one. Good result for Ice. So yeah, Ice first place, Toten second place. Still a good result for Toten. He's won 2 out of 3. Dan Bailey managing to make it home in third. So it's a podium for Dan Bailey. Mawson's going to be kicking himself. Mawson's there in 4th. Palmer's 5th. Kev is 6th. So Palmer managing to get past Kev. Tony 7th. Naked Racer 8th. And as I say, Boy Boosted 9th. And Skull Sporting 10th. Well, that was race 3, guys. I hope you enjoyed this first round, the opener of the URL DTM. It's not the URL DTM, the URL Alfa Romeo 1551 Make Series. And I will see you for the next one. I've been your boy Vexed. Good night.